Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Rach Photography, whatever you choose to call it. Dimlo. Today I am coming back with another one of the stories. Anyway, today guys, I tried recording this yesterday, however I was not connecting. Like, I couldn't find the emotional connection to what I'm trying to talk about, and it was just not gonna work. I'm gonna share a little bit of a clip of that.
Hello, welcome to my channel. To me, Alana, call me Rach Photography, whatever suits you. Otherwise, if you're new, thank you for coming, thank you for joining the team, thank you for joining the family. And if you're a returning subscriber to Namdazi, we are doing this thing, hey? We are doing it. Thank you for returning.
I should stop saying so. If it's
So, I'm not 100% sure what. Yeah. So we're chilling, and they busy,
yesterday I had to come home early from work because of the coronavirus, and in Gogo I'm working from home basically until further notice, which is great because I can wake up like at 8 o'clock because I start work at 8:30, and I don't have to leave the house, so I don't expose myself to anything. But at the same time, I mean, it's boring. Anyway, so as I promised you in my last video, today we'll be talking about how I end up soon I will stop these crazy stories. I promised you that I'll be talking about how I ended up dating Undosh a few years ago. If you don't know who I'm talking about, the previous video is going to explain, but as I go, it's going to make sense to you as well. So watch this and go watch that, or watch that and come back to watch this. It's up to you. Anyway, so after Ozianda left and we were no longer talking, and then whatever, eventually I found out she's pregnant. I don't know if before or after I knew she's pregnant is when I met Undosh in person. So we are at Fuleni at this house party that we had. No, Lendoza, no Mtungi, who's my other friend, and then we took a walk to go buy more alcohol. And then these girls that we were chilling with wanted to go to a party. It's about called this all butch party, and I'm thinking, why do I want to go to all butch parties? What do I want from all butchers? What are they doing to each other anyway? So these girls wanted to go to this party and we were not sold. So we just went to buy alcohol. And then when we came back, on our way back, these two girls, butchers, walk up to us and they start talking crazy. And then Smalls I figure I tell the shit didn't pork. And then I have to delete that. Ati yendosh, wale mediting, dating dosh, bana dosh, angwela dosh wena. Why tata ne shele am good sound. Ati where? Oh, so you're that girl. Man, at that time I still had my dreadlocks, and I was wearing a hat, a Rasta hat that covers up to my eyes, so you could only see my eyes, and then I had eyeliner. I don't know if how relevant that information is, but she saw me and she was like, "When, I wanted to know, darling, you're the problem here because blah 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 blah." And then we end up going to this party because Ondosh babe klapat. Because I had this person to talk to. Yeah, we just chill, we spend the night, we're talking, and then we low-key vibed. We were vibing, and that's time. Obviously, so you choose so couching. I passed out couching, in her arms until like when my friends wanted to go fine. Then I never see her again. Then she bumps into Oziana at Belleville one time, and then she tells her, but no, I met Yolanda. We had a spark when we were together. But then Zange's penis tate afterwards. And then Oziana's like, oh, a spark, okay? Okay. And then fast forward to a time where we were already like back in talking terms, Nozianda, and she was heavily pregnant then. She's like, I'm at a sit-in in Fuleni. Do you want to join us? What are you up to? I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything. Who's there? And then abala bantu nontosh, and I'm like thinking to myself, do I want to see Ntosh? And not in a bad way, but do I want to see Ntosh? Because the last time I saw Ntosh, it's just this park, I see Omba, and it's understained. So now do I want to go there? But you know what, I went. Apparently now her friend, the real Natalie, was like, because as you already know, apparently they had a spark on Ntosh, and then way to Umtemeando. I was sitting as Bonella, as a spark as. So then, I see, it was Bonella with. So spark has no chance. Fine. So I was gonna chill with them for the whole weekend. I think I went on a Friday after work, and then speaking with my to awkward chilled vibes. Like awkward because when I got there it was Uzianda, no Natalie, the real Natalie, and I was the third person. Abanye base out and about, and then Kufikuntosh. And then it was the four of us. And then I'm like, guys, what are you doing? Because I'm like thinking to myself, I call nibbles. I call marijuana. I call drinkables. I call coke, and so like like, what do you mean clean and doing? Okay, fine. I think it was a chilled girl. Someone ends up buying wine. That's the Friday night, and then Saturday morning, that's when we actually started chilling, manyani, because someone woke up, more wine, and then there was beers, and it was a chill vibe. And then that's when like we started opening up again to each other, like actually having conversations, talking about the first time we met, just enjoying each other's energy. And funny thing is, it had nothing to do with anyone else, though it may seem to. The first time we met years. Yeah. So at first, yes, our very first conversation when we met at Party Butch, it was a thing of we were talking up. It was about the person in common, but afterwards it wasn't. So we're spending the day together. Everyone is there, man, kumandi, but we were of interest to each other that time. And then a party happens, and then it gets nicer and nicer and nicer. So cool. And then we're getting closer and closer because wow, we were starting to enjoy each other, and we flirted, and Uzianda was there for it. Like we didn't hide it, but now we were vibing, because I mean, me personally, yes, I date men sometimes, but that's seldom. And when it happens, I have nothing to do with women. Yeah, bona. And then I have no respect for someone who's gonna cheat on a woman with a man. Not that I have respect for people who cheat on women at all, but like if you're gonna cheat on a woman with a man, then you're bringing your fluids that you have with your guy to her when she starts muffing you, when you start doing the 6ix9ine, what is it, this scissor, whatever, when you start doing all these kinky things that women do. So the fact that she got pregnant is busy. I lost respect for her. So if I'm going to be attracted to someone that is someone I'm attracted to her, whatever she has or had with you, you disrespected me by falling pregnant in my bed. You disrespected me by falling pregnant with Jolanga. Yes, now I am okay with you as a person, but I'm still not okay with you as a lesbian woman. Actually, not a lesbian woman. I'm not okay with you as a woman who cheated on another woman with a man. So I didn't feel at that point that I didn't give a shit, actually, how she felt about us vibing, because it was not about her. So she was there for it. Like she saw how we looked at each other. She saw us sitting next to each other. She saw everything. And I think she didn't think it would go any further than that. That's why she was chilled about it. But literally that night, they trapped us. It was a trap because I think they did plan it because Omni was about to sell the next day. But actually it was the plan. It was the plan. They all decided to... 3. They all decide wana bahamba yolala ebiti. Also thina sisheke front, we have the couches, which is going to front payana. What you do is you take, these are not the type of couches, but the couches are cushions, whatever you call them. Lay it down and then begging like. So that's what we were left to do. So by two. Now look at this. We've been drinking, we've been vibing, we've been flirting. It's not the first time we've vibed. It's not the first time we had a spark. And we both don't give a shit about the other person because heavily pregnant. So we start talking some more, but now talking together. No one is there. And we start kissing, and then we start the deed. Now it's not even 5 minutes. Uziana, I think the bad bitch will pick a what to she, I did say she's good with her mouth, man. Yes, she went on and on and on and on, and at some point I was just laying there thinking, woman, what's wrong with you? At another point, let me check something because I'm not looking at my camera now. I'm not looking at the viewfinder. So she goes on and on and on and on, and she's shouting and she's screaming and she's da. We are talking, so baby the girl, but I ask her, what the fuck is wrong with us? Nah. Everyone else is quiet. And then I stood up, I chose not to say anything. I couldn't need my meditation line. Yeah, but I mean, she's talking. And then we had to talk. She's like, you are so smart to be so dumb. You're such a whore. Nah. And then I'm busy minding my own business. I'm wearing a t-shirt and underwear. Why am I wearing underwear? Because just wearing a t-shirt, sklela manzi, and booyah, she's in my face. Gemma in my face. I was like, dare touch me. Dare touch me. Not that they're but I'm gonna flip, and when I flip, guys, it's the most scary person when they flip, because at the end of the day they're gonna do something. Not technique must be fighting, so they're gonna do whatever they can do just to deal with you. So I'm like, they touch me, and I'm thinking to myself, because Andiye ahlale phansi. Oh, andiye ke gqitha ahlale phansi ashoutis. There was a point where she's calmed down. Well, not calmed down, she slowed down. And then I was just sitting like drinking my water. After not saying anything the whole time I shouted, the only thing I said, deep package. I only said, why did I say that? I don't know. So I shouted some more. It was 4 a.m. But like I'm not stressed because of Coco Wab. So she can't throw me out. Besides, I have this whole like I didn't take up. So between me and I if it gets to that point, because I knew I had a place in someone's heart. I had 2 minutes into it and I, cause that's drunk. So yeah, and then eventually we go back to bed again. But now obviously, yeah, now I shake on Dosh, a friend beside her, and then I go to bed with the rest of the people. Uvuka kwatekuseni, hlambe, relax, and then I take my things and go home. But I didn't catch on Dosh. But in Dosh no go. Namzo quite around the go refresh and then come back. But we want to wheel of me. So now I'm at the kaya, I figured that refresher, Malapina Naquilla any takes a buella and full. But this time I haven't Dosh. So I figured so too. Ngoba savana kamnandi sagqwezela lento sikhathwe kusayenza. And then that was the start of our relationship. It went on for a while, Shem. Went on for a while. And it was not even about her. How we met did affect the relationship a little bit because we had some sort of trust issues, especially her. Other than that, our relationship never was about to the end. We were attracted to each other, and we probably would have been attracted to each other had we met differently, but we were brought to each other the way we were, and then we had to just make the best out of it. And yeah, that's how I ended up dating my ex. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yonke Londo. I love you, darling.